And then we're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order.
It just ticked over. We're good.
Uh, Updates to the agenda?
NBRC grant.
Okay, any other updates? Public comments? Got no public.
Got no public.
Maria, cross street.
Yay me. I am having about as much luck as you did. I have, however, at least gotten one positive response. He said he would give us a quote and he might be able to get it done by October or November, but I haven't seen the quote yet. I will send him Zach's information tonight. So I haven't heard back. So just so that we're clear, I have contacted all of these people and this was my running thing. I have not heard back from RG Goslin's, NA Minash, or GW Tatro. I will follow up with them. I meant to do it Friday, but I've been busy. So I will follow up with all of those contacts that I have. Okay. That being said, Wells out of Colebrook was a no. Jason LaFave was a no. JP Seekard was an absolute no. They are backed up over a year. Micaiah said no, that he's backed up over a year. I did contact EJ Prescott based on your information. They do not do that work. However, I do now have a new contact there. His name is Devin. And he gave me, and NA Minaj, I do have a contact person for them.
HA.
No, it's NA.
Is it NA?
It's NA.
Okay.
I think that this is the son.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so Devin told me to contact Isaac Excavation. He is working currently in Newport. He got back to me. So we're fingers crossed. And then, I have one other number. He did call me with one other number, and I was hoping that I would hear back from somebody else. I have not contacted J.A. McDonald because they moved from Lindenville to Middlesex. And
When did that happen?
I don't know, but the guy from EJ Prescott said you could call them, but it's going to cost you $1 gazillion. I said, well, that may be our only option. And then, like I said, he did recommend GW Tatro. They're out of Morrisville, but I haven't heard anything back. And Lions, I can't actually find anything like concrete with their contact information. So that's where we are at the moment. I can contact this other guy though. I have a phone number for him, so that's where we're at.
I wonder.
I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that hit dead walls.
Nope.
I wonder if Manosh, if we can get something out of Negley Chase, who's doing the wastewater treatment plant, because they've been working down there. I wonder if we could get a contact that maybe would get us a little closer to somebody who might give us an answer.
Well, so when I called Goslin's, they've been working down there also. And because the woman was like, well, is this at the wastewater treatment facility? And I'm like, no, this is a totally different project. And she's like, oh, okay. And she gave me the contact information for the estimator. Crickets. Like I said, I will follow up on email with those three that I haven't heard back from. But if they're anything like everybody else, they're backed up at least a year. So
Threaten them that we have 2 really big projects coming and their name could be blacklisted.
Right. I mean, this isn't a huge project, right?
Well, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Nobody's gonna pull off
It's
a big.
very tiny project with a bunch of shit all.
But if Goslin's already has equipment out here, just scoot over to it and go back.
Yeah.
Anyways, but like I said, I'll let you know. I'll let everybody know if I hear back from the other 2, and I will forward Zach's information to the other guy. The other guy seemed decent on the phone. I think he's a smaller outfit, but he's local. He's East Charleston or West Charleston something.
Yeah.
He can do it.
He said he can.
Works
I
for me. Water main agreement, engineering agreement. That's
Yeah,
you,
so-
Mike.
That is me. And I emailed that agreement to you guys because I didn't really want to print the, 500 pages that the thing is. Because it's kind of a boilerplate contract that we're required to use because it's federally funded stuff. So we can't really make any changes to it anyway. So like I printed out for you guys, page 40 is the only page that really matters to you, which is the cost. And so this is for so when we used Dufresne for the downtown project, the preliminary engineering on that, but that only covered from Birch Street to the main intersection. That's as far as that project went. The water main, on the other hand, goes from the bottom of Pleasant Street all the way to where it heads towards the North Reservoir, under the railroad tracks, up Mountain Street, that whole way. We have not done engineering on that yet. And so in order to move forward with the downtown project, we need to bring all of that up to the same preliminary engineering level so that we can move forward with final design. So that's what this contract is for. Dufresne did that original engineering work for the downtown project, and we're looking at using them for the whole downtown project, including the water main, because we only want to have one engineer on the project. We don't want two separate engineers. And while Aldrich and Elliott is great on our water side, they don't do the other stuff. They don't do the sidewalks and the all the other streetscaping and stuff that Dufresne does. Dufresne is a more comprehensive engineering firm. And so that's why we've chosen to go with them. But just have to make sure you guys are okay with this and authorize me to sign this. It's like $22,000, I believe, is about what it is for the preliminary engineering on all of that, which I didn't really think was that bad of a price, considering what I've seen for engineering costs.
I've seen way bigger numbers. Anyone have any questions? Concerns? Are we good with
God,
it?
I'm
Someone
good.
wanna Make a motion?
I assume we have to read this.
Yes.
Yes, it makes all the
There's
legal
certain
stuff has to be
words.
in there.
I make a motion to approve the engineering agreement with the Dufresne
Dufresne.
Group for the Brighton Mountain and Cross Street Water Main Replacement Preliminary Engineering Project. And authorize the town manager to execute any necessary documents associated with the project.
And a second. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstain. Okay, next on the thing is a generator and plate compactor. We talked about, I left plate contract. Didn't we resolve the issue with the plate contract?
Plate compactor, I've actually talked with Nick about, and Nick is getting, because we know we only have one bid on that right now. We need a couple. So he's working on getting a couple more bids for that for us.
Did you get the information on the generator? Because I hadn't seen anything come in. Last time I talked to you, you said you were working on that.
How long ago was that?
3 weeks ago. No, 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
I forgot to check up with you. My bad.
So I did end up going through Johnson. I got basically like the next step up of compactor and generator. So I got a quote from them on that too, because it's a forward reverse bigger compactor. And they said that a 3600 watt generator will be able to run both of those 2-inch electric pumps that we have. So I was like, well,
At
all
the
right,
same time.
at the same time. I think it might be one of those things where you can't plug both of them in and then try to start it. I think you got to get it
Running.
Get it going.
plug one in at a time, which I'm fine with that. That's as long as it stays running.
The surge on that generator must be 5,000.
Yeah, it's he says that it's 3600 with an inverter. So that's
Yeah.
alien to me, but
Yeah, they usually have a surge, a rating,
yeah.
which should be higher than 3,600.
So
So you've already ordered it or
No.
you've got, can you get the docs and send over so we can
Yeah.
do what
I-
we need to do to make so that you can,
I thought I sent it over to Mike.
I'm looking for
I
the
remember-
because I didn't really look at the generator. I was more worried about the plate compactor.
Because I sent that the first day I got back from vacation in July.
Did that come from you?
Yeah,
I did not get
That's
it.
why I can't find it.
under the IP WTP address.
Yeah, it's not there. Hold on.
You've got my address to send
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
Just try to copy me in.
yep, yep.
Remember
I'll
to.
start sending them all through.
That way, if I get an advance and if we need to do something urgent,
Yeah.
we can always call
Yep.
a special meeting.
Yeah.
What's what they call them? Special meetings.
I did,
No, they're all special.
I'd like to add on the trailer, I did have a meeting yesterday with Zach. And he did show me the trailer and the inside of it and how it's been all set up. And I would say that the trailer itself, other than the plate compactor and the generator, is 95% complete.
Yeah.
Very nicely organized. It's a nice setup, and we shouldn't look like a bunch of professionals out there now
Yeah.
instead of yahoos.
So yeah, instead of
That
Driving
takes all the
back
fun
and
out
forth.
of it.
yeah,
No, nice setup.
yeah.
Very impressed, and I'm glad we are where we're at on that.
I think I
Awesome.
just printed that.
Can you forward it to my email too? Because I'm one of those weirdos. Okay. Next on the list, we've got meter updates, and we are just over 200. There was a hiccup. You guys have details in your packet. They will get that on target, and hopefully we'll get those done soon.
So what percentage are we complete?
Well, there's total was
We're about the
5.
same place we were last.
We've
time.
we've gained 50 meters since our last meeting. Because we were at 150 last time. Wastewater treatment facility updates.
Oh,
Mike.
Lord. Lord Almighty. So, let's see. We've got appliances. I've got furniture. So internet down there, the CUD is not going to be able to get it in time because they're going to need it in the next 2 weeks. And the CUD has said it's going to be October before they get down that road. So I purchased a straight talk router, which I believe will work fine because the engineer actually took their Verizon hotspot in and tried it out inside the building. It worked fine. So we're going to use that as a temporary internet connection to get us through until the CUD is there. So I have to get a hold of Jim tomorrow to find out if they need it next week or if it can wait till the following week, because I have it here. I had it shipped here because we had to pay tax on it. So that's all working.
Who's setting that all up for us, Mike?
The electrician, and there's somebody else there that works with the control company that's taking care of that.
So that's what's going to take all the alarms from the pump stations.
Yes.
Yep.
And I did get notice that they are able to upgrade our current control panel to use voice over IP. We won't have to have a copper phone line in there because I told them
Sweet.
absolutely not.
Not at $90 a month for residential, and it's probably $150 for commercial.
Well, yeah, well, we used to pay that at the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
And what I can tell you is I happen to know that the copper lines are going away in town.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I was not wasting our time on that. So I got that switched around there. Are able to, it's an adapter. It wasn't not that few $100s, I think. The other thing I approved when I was down there 2 weeks ago was they were going to reuse the old antenna off of our current wastewater treatment building that is like 20 years old. They said it's like a $200 piece. Do you want us to actually move this antenna? I said, no, I do not. It seemed like a really pointless thing to put an old antenna up there that we're going to have to replace in a couple of months.
So what's the life expectancy of an antenna? I would
We
think it'd be
probably
less than 20 years.
if you saw, well, the thing is, if you looked on top of that building, there's like, I don't know, 8 antennas up there. They didn't even know which one was the
Let's
one we were
hope-
actually using. So
Probably
we
all,
got
probably
that
all
fixed.
oxidized anyways.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure. I think it's most of them are plastic too, so the sun just destroys them. So I wasn't wasting our time on that. The other thing that I managed to get, so I talked with Cindy Parks from the state, and we are actually going to be able to get all of our purchases. I thought we were gonna have to pay for like the appliances, the furniture, any of this little piddly stuff at the end, that we were gonna have to pay that out of pocket, because we had originally, when we went into this, told them we did not want the engineer doing that because they were gonna add a 100% markup to everything. So we were just expecting to pay for it. Well, when I talked with Cindy, she goes, no, that's all part of the project and I can submit it all for reimbursement. So I'm going to do that with CWSRF. I mean, it goes on our loan, but it's not something we have to pay for today, because we've got, probably by the time we're done, I bet we got $10,000 in stuff that we're buying. So that's coming along. I talked with Eli. We've pushed USDA that I believe we're going to be able to close our loan and grant with USDA the first half of September. USDA had wanted to push it off till October, and we cannot wait. We just received our latest invoice from the construction company, and it is $677,000, and we do not have that amount of money left on our credit line. So we are going to get them to close all of this so that we have funds again, and then we start switching over to CWSRF to finish the project. Last meeting with Jim, they're still looking at startup starting week after next, I believe, the first week in September. And that's a phased kind of thing over the next month. Certain parts of the plant will come on. I don't believe Zach and them will be in charge of that till sometime, mid-October, I think, unless it gets pushed back because they were waiting on some equipment that hadn't come in. But
Is there any training involved now in this new
Yeah,
equipment?
yeah, all the
That's-
manufacturers are gonna be coming out and they're gonna show us exactly,
Show and tell.
yeah, basically how the hell everything
Yeah.
works.
Oh, good.
yes. Yes.
Sounds like
and
fun.
Sounds like
It's a
lot of
blast.
note-taking.
Maybe they'll,
Don't be
they can't
afraid.
bring manuals for you. You can just file them in a book.
Yeah, I like the short.
Now, is the engineer,
Don't be afraid to video record.
Mike, at the end of the project, are they gonna give us as-bills and
Oh,
lists
yes.
of all the equipment?
Everything, they have to give us a whole operations
warranties.
manual. Yes, everything. And the
Okay.
warranties don't start until we are complete, which is
Okay.
probably not going to be until closer to December is what they're going to consider completion. Even though we'll be in the building before then, the warranty doesn't start until Negley Chase is done. So then we have a year after that.
Cool. Okay. Anything else before we move on? Water treatment updates.
Do you want to do NBRC underneath this?
Yeah.
Because that's actually
my
what this
next
is
one.
for. Oh, okay. Well, water treatment. So we've got 3 of the easements are complete and finished. One, I believe, is almost done. There's another one that we actually have to get a survey done because the town is actually selling him a little tiny strip of property as part of the easement agreement. It's around his garage that sits too close to the property line. And so we're selling him 60 feet around his garage so that he's legal. I know for us, it works out fine because it's the same dollar amount, but it's basically, we pay him, then he turns around and gives the check back to us.
And then we own where the easement is.
Yes. We have the
Actually owned.
easement and he owns the 60 feet he needs around his garage so that he's legal. And then we have one property owner that has sent in a list of demands a mile long that the attorney is dealing with. So more to come on that one. We'll see if it's just an attorney rattling their sabers or if there's anything real. So that's moving along. I have a meeting with the Nate and them for the 30% on the final engineering for the treatment plants is coming up September 18th. I'll be there at town hall. Yeah. So, I think I told you guys last month that we're up for, maybe I didn't. So we're on the list for DWSRF for this project to be funded at a 50% subsidy over 40 years at 0% interest with no fee, which is something different than we normally get. Normally they don't charge any interest, but there's a 2% annual fee for your outstanding balance. So it's 2% interest.
Oh, that's pretty
Right.
much 2% interest.
Yeah, but they don't call it interest. This one has got zero fee and zero interest, and it's for 40 years and 50% subsidy on the total project. Wastewater side, we were limited. We couldn't go above $800,000. This one doesn't appear that there is any kind of a limit on it. It can be 50%. Which then brings us to NBRC because we still have to pay the other 50%. So I have prepared the grant for the NBRC Catalyst program. It's the same program we used for sludge removal on the wastewater treatment plant. We have expended more than 75% of that grant, so we're eligible to apply for this one. I was hoping in the olden days we could have applied for 3 million. We can only apply for 1 million on this now because they've changed the guidelines on it. We don't quite, if it had two different infrastructure pieces to it, they can't be related. So you can't do two, because I was thinking, oh, maybe I could use water treatment plants and water transmission line, two different things. Yeah, no, they're too closely related. They won't count that. If it was like the downtown project, water main and sidewalks, you put those two together, you can apply for $3 million.
Okay.
So we'll remember that for the future for that particular program. But for this one, we can only apply for 1 million. But you know what? 1 million ain't bad.
Million's better than nothing.
You know it. And that would count as part of our 50%. So, our 50% is about $5 million on this. So that at least takes 1 million off the table.
Any questions?
So yeah. I gave you guys just kind of the question and answer portion of that. There's probably another 250 pages that go with that because you have to provide them with proof of everything you're talking about. And this is actually the pre-application. This is not even the application yet. We have to get invited to apply, which I think we will. We've done well with them and we fit all their criteria. So I'm not too worried about that. But the motions you've got is to authorize that you're okay that we're applying for it, and that you authorize me to be the authorized person to sign all the crap that goes with it.
So unless there's any other questions or comment, I will accept a motion that we can vote on it.
Uh,
I
So,
make a motion to authorize the town manager to submit an application to the NBRC Catalyst Grant Program in the amount of 1 million to assist with funding the drinking water treatment facility upgrade projects. This need to be two.
Separate.
I was
Second,
gonna do it as one, but I thought it
Second.
might sound better as two separate ones. It was just cleaner.
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And our second motion,
I make a motion to authorize town manager Mike Straight to execute all necessary documents related to this application, which would be the
BRC.
NBRC grant application or the Catalyst Grant Program.
Second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Like, how many words can we put in there? They just seem really,
Oh my God. Well, the thing is, you always
Superfluous.
have to make sure you cover all your bases. So they can come back like 2 years from now and then say, oh, please provide the minutes from the meeting where you authorized him to do this. And it's
oh, I
like,
know.
well, okay, it's my job. I just do it. But okay, I guess we'll do a meeting so that we can authorize me to actually do my job.
Pay order review. That's Teresa's piles. Oh, sorry. Okay, we accept things being thrown at us.
Sorry, Maria.
You're good.
So I will tell you guys, I did just sign the agreement. I forgot this under wastewater treatment. I signed the propane supplier bill with AmeriGas for the new plant. And we got a really good rate.
Nice. Can you add my house to that? Oh, wait a minute, I don't have propane. Still working on figuring out how to get my house added. to
We
the
did not,
town's
we
rate
did
for
not
oil.
sign, we did not lock a price. We locked a float above the current pricing because we thought we might actually do better with that this year. And until we know how much we're actually going to use on this new building, it seems safer.
I'm looking at these signatures on here and I'm like,
So one's the base.
yeah, which one would be you? I think I see a K on that one.
Yeah, Zach's is easy.
Is Zach's, Zach, now I see Zach's.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see all three of them. Because I'd only seen two.
Yeah.
Now they make more sense.
Is that the account number?
That is the account number.
Yeah. Now the names make a lot more sense looking at the squiggles.
US Blue Book, USA Blue Book.
That is our supplier for all of our laboratory equipment.
Oh, okay.
Here, I thought it was like the purple book and the orange book.
Is any of that for the new treatment plant, Zach, or not?
Oh, no. Maybe. We ended up having to buy a new probe because I broke the other one. And then we
Oh,
ended
well,
up
that's
having
probably
to get a
not,
new.
that's probably not an upgrade. That's probably
Yeah,
just replacement.
it's all really small shit for the laboratory. So like with the pH meter, we have a little spinner. That's usually gloves,
See.
and you know the little
I feel like
ear muffs.
this one last month.
So,
Paid
any
the
of the little piddly stuff that, I mean, not piddly, but you know, the stuff that you're gonna need for the new plant, that
give
if
that
you
one
guys
back
are
to
ordering
you.
any of that, make sure to send me an extra copy of
Well,
the
it doesn't
invoices
say, like,
on that,
Okay.
because I can submit
When the
those for
last check
reimbursement.
was Paid for how much?
Okay. All right.
And I believe your chairs already came or at the
They
garage.
are. Yeah,
And your-
they are there, and same thing with the
Spending a lot of money on Endyne, eh?
With the
the
filing
desktop.
cabinets.
Sewer plant pays a lot of.
I
that?
didn't buy desktops.
Sewer plant,
Water bill.
I bought filing
I-
cabinets.
I mean, let's
That might be it then.
waive that. But I think
I mean, it's
only right that they
Uh,
do.
I get
that
it.
big, and
Just
it's
that's
about
first time I've
100
seen it.
pounds.
Endyne is monthly, right?
I don't know. I
Isn't
bought
it this
filing
monthly?
cabinets. Desktops is them because they're built in over there.
Okay. All right.
I have to buy you a conference table because the one in my office won't fit.
Yeah.
It's a foot
To
too
make
big.
sure it's sturdy enough to withhandle
So you want-
butts.
So you want all of the small stuff as far as
Anything
like,
that you're buying specifically for the new plan.
okay.
Why did these electric bills jump up so much? This one says that like the previous amount was 95 cents and then this one is like 29.49.
Probably
Because
overpaid.
we obviously didn't pay them enough the month before.
Oh, okay, so it was just under.
Correct.
Okay. I'm like, why was the bill so small? Now it's not.
I got it.
Maybe.
No. Just like it was 95 cents short or something. For the credit, because there were credits. I looked at the back of some of them. Some of the credits didn't quite apply to enough, so.
That's like my water bill. Apparently there's like a credit on there of like $2. And I'm like, where the hell did that come?
I apparently underpaid or overpaid or did something to mine and it was like 35 cents, underpaid because I was on the delinquent list. 35 cents.
Cents.
You naughty girl.
Apparently. I was like, oops.
So I'm gonna send
I
you
will
guys,
say-
AmeriGas is sending us information on a program to convert our light duty pickup trucks and stuff to use propane. And they will cover all but like, I don't know, 15 or $500 on each truck for the conversion. And they'll actually give us all the equipment to fill them and everything for free. I told him we
So-
would look at it.
I'm just super curious because a lot of the states are moving to alternative fuel plates and EV plates so that fire departments and first responders instantly know what they're walking upon. I'm assuming there would be a municipal version of those.
In case there's a crack or something.
Right, right. And that's why they're all doing it and it's being mandated so that first responders know. And I think it's huge.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
imagine just instantly knowing.
Yeah.
And that's just something that we want to like nugget in case we do wind up doing that to make sure that if there is a separate plate, we replate them. That's just my little weird little nugget in the brain.
Well, I got it. Well, this is not for the water department because they don't have any trucks like that, but I got a notice today that there's a big grant program coming out from the state of the feds that, they'll buy us electric dump trucks. I'm like, oh yeah, I bet not.
Ooh, no. Oh, no.
That ain't gonna
They'll
work.
pay 85% of the cost of one.
Every
lot of
other
money.
year when we need a new one.
Came off something.
No, that's
You have
yours.
to replace one of your
That's the
current ones
estimate.
is the thing, I believe, is how that,
Yeah.
I just barely got it this afternoon and I just glanced at the email.
Do we
Yeah.
want a riot?
Yeah.
I will say, there's an email update that you guys have that shows where we're at on our billing. Late notices have been sent out and other steps are being taken as needed by Katie. And Katie's going to be reaching out to you about your next meter read if she hasn't already done so between her email to me and now. Because she wants to take,
I'm pretty sure she sent Andrew out.
she wants to take, a couple days off
Yo.
for some reason. She thinks she should, take a vacation. Like, right? Like, what? I think you should go tell her. You tell her. No. But yeah, she'll be, if she hasn't already reached out to you guys, she will be because she gonna need that stuff done so she can,
Yeah.
go do what she wants to do. She's not taking me with her.
You take care of anything that's reimbursable from the wastewater.
Yes, ma'am.
The
And
other thing
were
I
you
need to-
tracking the trailer separately? Did it have its own?
I have been.
Okay.
I have to go through, talk with Ace, and there's been like a few other things that I've been making sure, like all the POs.
The POs all say trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
then-
I was asking. 'Cause there's other stuff on.
There's other stuff on there. Yep.
I ended up having to buy a meter from Ty Sale.
Ew.
That be reimbursed as well through the wastewater.
Teresa just asked me.
I already answered. We got that all
Yes.
situated.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Minutes from the previous meeting.
So I stuck copies in there.
And yes, I saw those.
Yeah. You guys didn't get them through email.
Because we
I
had
did
two of
get
them.
them.
You did get them. Okay.
We had the
I had to
June.
remind myself to go back and read them, but yes, and I did do that. How sticklery are we on some of this stuff? Like, the name of Minash, and there was something else. I saw something else, but it's probably not a big deal.
If it's our minutes,
If you see anything though, let me know because I will correct
Because
it.
it says AJ Minash on the Cross Street project, it should be NA Minash.
where did AJ come from?
I don't know.
I just
When
put
she
AJ
was
maybe.
typing up her notes. And then
Was that in the
It's
June
probably-
ones?
scanned it real
Yeah.
quick. What's that?
Was that in the
That one should be in July.
That was in
July?
July.
July.
So what we'll
And then there was
do,
something else though. It wasn't like a big deal, but I didn't know if it could come, you know what I mean?
we'll
The only things
notate the
that really
changes.
matter in minutes are when you're actually voting on something. So
Like
you're
the
making motions. Yeah,
Okay.
anything else is nice information, but it's not even mandatory that's recorded.
Okay, so then it probably wasn't a big deal. That's why I was like,
And the other thing that we can do is we can make those, like, state those adjustments now and in the
Yeah, you just,
motion.
when you make your
Okay.
motion, just make a motion with the correction.
So any other corrections when we find it? We can.
yeah, I can't find, so it could have been like overly important.
So we have the June 16th and July 21st. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from both those meetings?
I make a motion to approve the minutes from both June of 2026 and July of 2026 meetings
With the correction.
With the correction.
with the corrections.
Second,
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Other business, anybody,
have one-
anybody?
I have one other thing, and that is because you guys are the water board and we did ask. So Senator Welsh is coming to Island Pond next Tuesday. He's holding a coffee and community visit thing in the park, in the pavilion at 10 a.m. If any of you are available, it would be great if somebody went and just put your face out there. We did ask him to get us $9.6 million. So, and he is working on that. So I think it's a worthwhile thing for us to at least acknowledge that he's here.
I'm gonna notify my manager that I will need at least 45 minutes that day
I can't.
between my
I will
presentations,
be at work.
and I will just tell her I'm going to be there.
It's just a meet and greet kind of thing. So, it's a 5-minute, thank
Yeah.
you for working on our water treatment facility, congressionally directed spending application.
But we know what I do with my scheduling, so I will get there.
We go backwards in the number of meters. She reported 207 new meters are entered into the billing system and working perfectly. And then this month she said 200.
We can go
We
back
go
next.
backwards.
She said about 200.
Maybe that's
Oh, just over. So it didn't change. I was.
put in per month.
Okay.
No.
No, they're at 200. 207.
Yeah, she did say.
Yeah, because I know one of his guys ended up quitting.
Yeah, we're
Oh, one of
not going to
Bucky's.
talk about the details that are in.
Perfect.
All right then.
I guess.
It's not our business to discuss.
Perfect.
All right. If there's nothing else, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn
And a second.
this meeting.
All in favor? Aye. You can stop recording.